Hey, good morning, Motivational Drive-By. Coco here. Today, I'm guessing this is Dr. Joyce Brothers, has a quote. The best proof of love is trust. I don't know if it's the best, but it's definitely a proof. It may not be the best proof of love, but it is definitely, it's one of the many elements of love. Communication, gigantic, super important. Trust and communication. Three things: communication, trust, and communication. Trust is important because, first of all, if you love somebody, you can't smother them, because that would be murder. Especially when you hold a pillow over their face and they start kicking and all. And that's not a good thing. And you can't trap them, you can't guilt them. People do all the time. The person you love, you don't just want their body. Well, you maybe want their body, but you also want their being. You want them to love you, not to feel obligated to you for some reason. And that's a gigantic problem. There's a lot of people who make their lover feel obligated. When there's an obligation, that's not love. That's control, that's manipulation, that's all kinds of 10 ways of evil. Literally, every day, you gotta let the person you love free. And if you love them enough, and they love you in return, they'll come back. If they don't, and they find somebody else that, they can love more, it may hurt. Once again, love's in your head, not reality. I mean, it's a state. We've talked about states a few days ago, but bottom line, love is a state. People make themselves insane for love. There's all kinds of aspects of it, but bottom line, it's here. A lot of people fall in love with the idea of somebody, and then that person lets them down. That person disappoints them. They think this person's going to be such and such a way, and then in reality, they're not. He'll put them up on a pedestal kind of thing and watch them fall off, because they always will. So you've got to trust that other person, but if they're not happy, you gotta let them go. I mean, relationship's all about growing. Love is all about growing. And if the growth stops, then it's called dying. And you want to die? I mean, there's people who have been married for 100 years, and then the spouse dies and they give up because they can't continue growing. They've kind of gotten so entangled. And how tragic is that? I mean, you need to grow side by side and share a lot. But you need part of you, the side that doesn't face each other. You've got to have ways of cultivating and way of growing so you can share. And you got to keep sharing and going. It has to go back and forth. So trust. And if somebody loses your trust, there's something called forgiveness. So many people take so many things so personally. I've worked with so many people who have trust issues, and the one person set up a no-win situation. I mean, manipulated a person so that there's nothing they could do to succeed, so they fail, and the person who set it up says they lost trust. It was a no-win situation. So be careful. Trust is important, so is forgiveness. As always, have a stupendous, amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow.